Before beginning today's video, I just want to say that I know we're all going through a very, very difficult time right now all over the world. Hope you're all doing well. I very, very recently actually went into quarantine, so now I have a lot of time to film a whole lot of videos. And holy moly, am I just absolutely giddy. Oh my god, just so ready to talk about this. So one of the beauties of the gaming industry is that sometimes we are thrown massive surprises and announcements, right? And just a couple days ago, I wanted to film this right away, but unfortunately I didn't get to it. Thank you, Animal Crossing. Just a couple days ago, the developers of the video game The Messenger, Sabotage is their name, announced a brand new game. Now, for those who don't know, The Messenger was a highly revered platformer that came out, I believe, like a year ago, I want to say. It might have been a little bit further back. It is a essentially Metroidvania style, hardcore, like more difficult kind of 2D platformer that kind of harkens back to the olds of, like, I want to say like Ninja Gaiden and stuff. I myself have not played it. Unfortunately, I do have it, but the developers of that game recently announced their brand new project. And I hope you've all heard it by now, but if you haven't, get ready, because I'm going to tell you frickin' everything about it. They announced their brand new project, which surprisingly is not another platformer. It is a RPG. It is an RPG that they are calling Sea of Stars. And just going over and looking at this thing, you will immediately see kind of why I'm so giddy to talk about it. But let's do it anyway, right? Sea of Stars is their new project. It is a RPG that actually takes place in the Messenger universe. I actually find that kind of neat, how even though it's the same kind of story, it's actually a different genre. I kind of wish developers would do that more often, right? From what I have been able to ascertain, it's well, obviously there's stuff that's right there on the surface level where you can tell it's a 2D RPG that harkens back to kind of like the classics, like Chrono Trigger, and boy does it show. That's about these two kids. One kind of represents the sun, and one kind of represents the moon. From what I understand, one was kind of born during the winter solstice, one the summer solstice, and the game largely revolves around kind of the clashing of these two elements and the combining of them in order to fight off the enemies of the world and unravel the world's story and everything like that. I may not be 100% correct on that. They haven't released like a ton of details yet, which is fine. Teasing is great. But you can find all about this project, right? It's they just Sabotage just launched a Kickstarter for it. They officially revealed it. As far as I know, the press was able to see it beforehand, and they even planned on revealing it due to at GDC, but due to the coronavirus, it was postponed and stuff like that. But they finally revealed it to the public, and guys, I'm fucking blown away. It's hard to explain. Like, or imagine a game that I have ever felt is more like, holy crap, I feel like this game was made for me. I mean, not like I'm not like gonna say like, oh yeah, this game is totally just my thing. It's gonna be a ton of people's thing, right? But me personally, I just know with my taste and everything, oh my god, am I so blown away with everything I've seen. You can go to the Kickstarter and watch the trailer, which I of course have, up here as well, showing for you right now. And I'll be posting some pictures of it and everything, because I really want to get the word out there and raise awareness about this game, because we need to watch it. It looks incredible. It is as retro as it gets, but also kind of trying to take the retro stylings of RPGs and make it more contemporary with kind of modern systems and stuff. And that's one of their major goals. If you read the goals of the game and the description, and there's a lot, it's really a lot of information to take in. It's great. You can see that that's one of their big goals, is kind of like really just taking the old, what works so great about old RPGs and revolutionizing them. And, you know, I think it's fair to say that a lot of developers, a lot of RPGs kind of try to do that nowadays. Usually you look at one and you're kind of like, yeah, okay, that has potential and stuff like that. Sea of Stars is the first time that I can honestly say from the very just get-go, I'm like, I absolutely 100% need to buy this game day one. It looks so full of passion and charm, and it's so beautiful. Oh my god, when I say retro, right, it's got like beautiful crisp 2D sprites. It's got a top-down view. The characters look amazing. The world design looks incredible. The game kind of revolves around this entire like kind of like nighttime aesthetic, kind of like this very whimsical fantasy-like world, you know. The soundtrack is absolutely phenomenal. Oh my god, from what we've heard so far. They've even on the Kickstarter released a few of the themes that you can even like download the sound. They're really putting their heart and soul into this. I didn't know much about Sabotage before now, but God knows I'm playing The Messenger now, and I'm definitely gonna learn all about this, and I'm gonna follow every step of this game. But I can't stress enough that if you are into these kind of games, watch this one. And chances are you've heard of it by now, but just in case, take it from a girl who loves these kind of games and everything. This looks phenomenal. I'm so blown away. I'm so giddy to talk about it. And I think they even say in it that they're kind of, one of their goals was to kind of like really pay homage to old RPG classics like Chrono Trigger. And like, you know, I don't want to like do it like a disservice by saying, oh yeah, it definitely has that Chrono Trigger vibe. But to be fair, I also don't really think it's bad no matter what if you try to make your game a little more like Chrono Trigger, because it's a masterpiece. But it's there. Like, as someone who is I consider myself a Chrono Trigger expert, it feels like it. You watch the trailer, the game has no loading screens into battle. You see the enemies on the map. The battle starts right there. Sound familiar? It has they've even said this. It has like no grinding. Which I think grinding is a terrible system. I'm personally not a fan at all. So when I heard that, I was like, yes, no random encounters. Yes, no grinding. It has platforming. When's the last time you've seen a 2D RPG with like hardcore platforming? And you see it in the trailer. So much depth has been put into this. You have to check out this Kickstarter. You can of course support it. I'm sure most of you know how Kickstarters work. I'm relatively new to the concept. I know a little bit about them, but I think this will be the first one I really get behind. I plan on fully supporting this. I'm gonna try to like give them as much as I can, because I'm so passionate about this. I want to know everything about this game. I know that there will probably be some who are like, yeah, it looks good, you know. But me personally, it's like, this is like a game that I just feel was like made for me. Again, not that it was, that's like really, you know, like kind of like egotistical, but just like, you ever have that, you know, where you see a game and you're just like, everything I love about games is in this. I mean, it's moved to be my most anticipated game of the next few years, aside from like the Final Fantasy VII remake. But like, I'm gonna be watching every second of this. I'm buying it day one. I cannot wait. Sabotage, I'm so excited. Thank you so much, and everyone, please go check this out. It is stated for a release 2 years from now. I believe I'm not entirely sure about this. It might have been affected by the coronavirus, the development. I don't know. That's certainly understandable. A little bummed that we gotta wait so long, but holy moly, does it look like it's gonna be worth it. They gave a little bit of an idea of how long it's gonna be. It's gonna be on the shorter side, so again, like Chrono Trigger. But if anything, that might be a good thing, because like it might just mean that they're only gonna tell the story that needs to be told, no filler or anything. It just looks like a game from RPG enthusiasts who know what make a great RPG. The soundtrack is like David Weiss-esque too. It's so whimsical and beautiful, and I'm so giddy about this game, and I cannot wait to keep talking about it. Please check it out. Please check it out. Support this. I will be definitely making more videos about this as we go forward. They even released, they're releasing new like announcements as they reach more of their stretch goals. Sea of Stars, man, I can't wait. Oh my God. I cannot recommend enough that everyone goes and checks this out. Just everything about it looks absolutely stellar and beautiful. I cried watching the trailer, and I'm like, I don't even know these characters yet. I'm like, there's just something about it. It's just like, you know, I don't know. Like, I mean, like, maybe some of you have seen like stuff like this before, and you're like, yeah, I mean, it seems like something we've seen before, but not in my opinion. In my opinion, this just looks like something truly special on its way, and I cannot wait to see what it turns into. So, whew, so giddy to talk about it. That's all for me today. Again, please check it out. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be like, I think you can even get like an art book or like a digital art book with, which I'm getting right away. I love the character designs. I could talk about it forever, but you get the idea. Look forward to more videos about it. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, of course, you know, like, subscribe, all that jazz, whatever. Sea of Stars, go check it out. Love you guys. Good luck with everything. Hopefully I'll have my next video up soon. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.